Chosen one, listen closely. This message is for you. Every tear you've cried, every sleepless night, every moment of pain, it was never in vain. The struggles you endured were not a punishment, but preparation. You were being shaped, refined, and strengthened for something greater. You see, when God chooses someone for an extraordinary purpose, He doesn't just hand them success on a silver platter. No, He allows them to walk through fire, to be tested, to be broken, so that when the blessings arrive, they are ready to receive them. Your journey has been filled with obstacles, not because you were forgotten, but because you were chosen. Think back to the moments when you felt like giving up. The days when you questioned if all your hard work, your faith, and your sacrifices would ever pay off. The times when you watched others rise effortlessly while you kept struggling. That pain was your refining process. That suffering was your transformation. It was shaping you into the unstoppable force that you are becoming. The truth is, every great story begins with struggle. Diamonds are formed under pressure, gold is purified by fire, and warriors are forged through battle. You were not meant for an ordinary life. You were meant to rise, to inspire, and to claim a destiny that most people could never even imagine. Right now, you may not see the full picture. It may still feel like you're in the middle of the storm, but trust this, the same pain that tried to break you will be the reason you rise. Every tear you shed is about to turn into gold. The energy you poured into your dreams, the love you gave even when it wasn't returned, the sacrifices you made, all of it is about to be rewarded in ways you never expected. God has seen your endurance. The universe has witnessed your faith. And now, your time is coming. A season of miracles is approaching, and when it arrives, you will understand why you had to go through everything you did. Because nothing was wasted. Nothing was for nothing. You were being prepared for a life beyond anything you've imagined. Hold on, chosen one. The pain you've endured was never in vain, and soon you will see why. Chosen one, understand this. Your journey has been different because you are different. You weren't meant to walk the easy path because easy paths don't lead to greatness. You weren't meant to fit in because you were designed to stand out. The reason your struggles have been so intense, the reason your tests have been so relentless, is because you carry something powerful inside you. You have been chosen. When God places a divine calling on your life, the enemy takes notice. When the universe aligns you with greatness, challenges arise to test your strength. You felt the weight of these tests, betrayal, loss, rejection, hardship, but they weren't meant to destroy you. They were meant to reveal you. They were meant to prove that no matter what came against you, you would not break. Look back at your life. Think about all the times you should have fallen, all the moments when you were at your lowest, yet somehow you found the strength to rise again. That was not an accident. That was your divine resilience in action. You were never meant to crumble under pressure. You were built to overcome it. Have you ever wondered why certain people walked away from you? Why you faced rejection when all you wanted was love? Why your loyalty was met with betrayal? It's because not everyone is meant to walk with you into the future that is being prepared for you. Not everyone can handle the anointing on your life. Some people were removed for your protection, because where you're going, they cannot follow. The truth is, being chosen comes with a price. It means walking alone when others take shortcuts. It means trusting the unseen when everyone else follows the crowd. It means enduring trials that seem unfair, but these trials are proof of your divine calling. You were tested because you are chosen, and now something incredible is happening. The very tests that once broke you are about to elevate you. The same people who doubted you will soon witness your rise. The same obstacles that stood in your way will become stepping stones to your destiny. Because the struggle was never about punishment, it was about preparation. So hold your head high, chosen one. What you've endured is not the end of your story. It was only the beginning of something greater. You were tested not to be destroyed, but to be proven worthy of the blessings that are on their way. Chosen one, the battles you've fought in silence, the pain you've carried when no one was watching, the nights you cried out for relief, it has all been seen. Every tear, every sacrifice, every ounce of faith you held onto when everything was falling apart, it has been recorded in the heavens. And now the time has come for your suffering to be rewarded. You have walked through fire, but you were never alone. The universe has been guiding you, shaping you, refining you. The hardships were not to punish you, but to prepare you for the abundance that is about to enter your life. Every struggle had a purpose. Every delay was divine timing. Every rejection was redirection. And now the doors that were once closed are about to swing open in ways you never imagined. For so long, you have watched others receive their blessings while you waited. You have seen those who took shortcuts rise while you remained steadfast in your integrity. But what you may not realize is that your blessings are not ordinary. They are divine, and divine blessings take time to manifest. You are not meant for quick success. You are meant for lasting greatness. And that greatness is coming. The pain you have endured will not go unanswered. The financial struggles, the betrayals, the loneliness, it was never meant to be your final destination. You are not meant to live in suffering. You are meant to walk in divine favor. And now, the universe is shifting in your favor. Watch as things start falling into place. Watch as opportunities appear out of nowhere. Watch as the people who once ignored you suddenly recognize your worth. What was once difficult will become effortless. What once seemed impossible will now unfold with ease. Your suffering is about to be transformed into abundance, love, and joy. The pain you carried will soon be replaced with overflowing blessings. You have sown in tears, and now you will reap in joy. This is not just a season of recovery, this is a season of supernatural elevation. Hold on, chosen one. You are on the edge of a breakthrough. Stay ready, because the reward for your suffering is already on its way. Chosen one, there has been a shift in the spiritual realm, and it is happening for you. The forces of the universe, the hand of God, and the unseen energies that guide destiny are all aligning in your favor. What once worked against you is now clearing the way for your divine breakthrough. The struggles that seemed endless are about to disappear, not because of luck, but because the time has come for you to rise. You may not have realized it, but throughout your hardest moments, divine forces were always working behind the scenes. When you felt alone, angels stood guard over you. When you were rejected, it was because God was protecting you from something lesser than what you deserved. When doors closed, it was not a failure. It was a divine rerouting toward something far greater. Now, the process is complete. Now, everything is shifting in your favor. Have you felt the signs? The unexpected moments of peace in the middle of chaos? The sudden clarity when you were confused? The way things that once drained you no longer affect you the same? These are not coincidences. These are spiritual confirmations that your struggles are over, that your path has been cleared, and that your blessings are on their way. The people who doubted you, the ones who tried to hold you back, they can no longer stop what is coming for you. No amount of negativity, jealousy, or opposition can block what is destined for you now. You are stepping into a season where even your smallest efforts will bring massive rewards, where opportunities will find you without you chasing them, where your name will be spoken in rooms you've never entered. This is your moment of divine favor. Understand this, what once took years of struggle will now happen in an instant. Your healing, your success, your abundance. It is all accelerating. The universe is moving swiftly, aligning everything for your good. Where there was lack, there will be overflow. Where there was struggle, there will be ease. Where there was doubt, there will be undeniable proof that God has been with you all along. Do not be surprised when things begin to shift. Do not question it when blessings start pouring in faster than you can comprehend. You have paid the price, you have endured the trials, and now it is your turn to receive. Trust the process, keep your faith strong, and prepare yourself, because divine forces are working in your favor, and nothing can stop what's coming next. Chosen one, the very people who doubted you, the ones who mocked your dreams, the ones who walked away when you needed them most, they are about to witness your rise. They counted you out, thinking you would never recover. They spoke against you, believing their words had power over your destiny. They tried to bury you in lies, betrayal, and rejection. But what they failed to realize is that God was using their attacks to elevate you. What they meant for harm, the divine has transformed into your greatest advantage. Think back to the moments when you felt abandoned, when you stood alone, wondering why those you once trusted turned their backs on you. It was painful. It broke your heart. But it was necessary. Not everyone was meant to go where you are headed. Not everyone deserved a front row seat to your success. That is why they had to leave. That is why they had to betray you. Their rejection was the very thing that pushed you closer to your breakthrough. Their betrayal was the final test before your elevation. Now the time has come for them to see the truth. The same people who secretly wished for your downfall will have no choice but to watch as you rise higher than they ever imagined. The same mouths that spoke against you will be silenced by the undeniable favor that is about to flood your life. Your transformation will be their biggest regret. They will witness your glow-up, your success, and your divine breakthrough, and there will be nothing they can do to stop it. Some of them will try to come back. They will act as if they never left, pretending they were always in your corner. But you will know the truth. You have grown. You have evolved. You have stepped into a new realm where only those with pure intentions can remain. You will no longer tolerate fake support, half-hearted love, or conditional loyalty. The version of you that once craved their approval no longer exists. You no longer need validation because God Himself has validated you. And here's the most powerful part. You won't have to lift a finger. You won't have to prove anything. Your rise will speak for itself. The universe will make sure that the same people who tried to hold you back will have no choice but to watch you succeed. They will see you thriving. They will see you happy. They will see you living in abundance, peace, and prosperity. And they will know, deep down, that they lost someone irreplaceable. So, stand tall, chosen one. Keep moving forward. Do not waste your time on revenge, bitterness, or anger. Let your success be your response. Let your blessings be your testimony. Your enemies will witness your rise, and they will learn that no weapon formed against you could ever prosper. What's coming for you is far greater than anything they tried to take away. Your elevation is unstoppable. Prepare yourself because your time has come. Chosen one, the days of struggling, counting every penny, and wondering when your breakthrough will come are about to be over. Your financial breakthrough is on its way, and nothing can stop it. The seeds you have planted in faith, the sacrifices you have made, the discipline you have shown in times of lack, none of it has gone unnoticed. Every effort, every sleepless night, every moment you refused to give up, despite the obstacles in your way, was seen by the divine forces that guide your path. And now the reward is coming. For too long, you have carried the weight of financial burdens. You have endured moments when your bank account was empty, yet your heart was full of faith. You have given, even when you had little, believing that somehow the universe would return it to you tenfold. And now, that return is on its way. The time of waiting is over. The time of merely surviving is coming to an end. You are stepping into a season of overflow, where lack will no longer be a part of your reality. Understand this. When you are chosen, your journey is different. While others may have found shortcuts to wealth, you were made to build a foundation that could never be shaken. While others were chasing temporary gains, you were being prepared for sustainable abundance. The reason your breakthrough took longer is because what is coming for you is not ordinary. It is extraordinary. It is generational. It is life-changing. And when it arrives, it will not just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. Opportunities are about to find you. Unexpected sources of income, divine connections, and doors that were once shut will suddenly swing open. The projects you thought had failed will be resurrected. The ideas you once doubted will now bring prosperity beyond your imagination. Financial freedom is not just a dream. It is a reality that is unfolding right now. Your struggle was never meant to be permanent. It was simply a chapter in your story. But that chapter is ending, and a new one is beginning, one filled with abundance, success, and unshakable financial security. Those who once doubted you, the ones who looked down on you because of your struggles, they will be shocked by your transformation. The people who questioned how you would make it, the ones who thought you would always remain in lack, they will have no choice but to witness your breakthrough. And the best part? You won't have to prove anything. Your success will speak for itself. Your glow-up will be undeniable. Hold on, chosen one. Stay prepared, Because when the floodgates open, you must be ready to receive. Your time of waiting is over. Your faith has unlocked the blessings that were always meant for you. Your financial breakthrough is not just coming, it is already on its way. Get ready, because you are about to step into a level of abundance you have never experienced before. Chosen one, look at your journey. Look at the wounds life has left on your heart, the scars etched into your soul, the battles you fought that no one ever knew about. You have endured pain that would have broken others, yet here you stand. Every scar you carry is not a mark of shame, it is a symbol of resilience, of survival, of divine transformation. These scars do not define your pain, they define your triumph. There were moments when you thought you wouldn't make it. Nights when the weight of your burdens was too heavy to bear. You cried in silence, you fought in darkness, you battled demons that no one could see. And yet, through it all, you never gave up. That strength, that perseverance, that unshakable faith, that is what makes you chosen. Others may have walked an easier path, but yours was never meant to be easy. It was meant to be extraordinary. Because you are not ordinary, you are destined for something far greater. The scars on your soul are proof that you have been tested and proven worthy. They tell a story of endurance, of overcoming, of rising from the ashes when the world counted you out. The people who hurt you, the betrayals that cut deep, the losses that shook your spirit, they did not destroy you. Instead, they built you. They forged a warrior within you, someone who can withstand any storm, someone who refuses to be broken. And now, those very wounds that once brought you pain are about to bring you purpose. You see, the scars you carry will not just be reminders of what you went through. They will be testimonies of how you overcame. You will inspire others who are fighting battles of their own. You will be living proof that no amount of suffering, no amount of struggle can stop a person who is truly chosen. Your pain was never meant to be the end of your story. It was the foundation of your legacy. The people who doubted you, the ones who walked away when you were at your lowest, they will see your transformation. They will see how the same wounds they thought would break you have only made you stronger. The same struggles they assumed would destroy you have, instead, elevated you to heights they never imagined. Your scars will shine as evidence that you were never defeated, only prepared for greater things. So wear your scars with pride, chosen one. They are not signs of weakness, they are marks of victory. They tell a story that only a warrior can tell. And soon, those who once pitied you will admire you. They will look at you, not with sorrow, but with awe. Because every scar you carry is a story of triumph. And the world is about to hear it. Chosen one, you have been faithful through the storms. You have endured the trials. And you have remained steadfast when everything around you tried to shake your spirit. Now, the season of struggle is ending. And a new season is unfolding. One where God's favor will overtake every part of your life. The divine forces that have been guiding you all along are now unleashing a flood of blessings that will pour into every corner of your existence. What's coming for you is not just an improvement, it is total transformation. For so long, you have felt like you were barely making it, like every step forward came with another setback. But what you didn't realize was that God was preparing something far greater than what you had imagined. Every delay, every disappointment, every closed door was only a setup for the overwhelming favor that is about to rush into your life. The shift is already happening. The forces of the universe are moving, aligning everything in your favor. You don't have to chase blessings anymore. Blessings are about to chase you. Everything you once struggled for will now come effortlessly. The opportunities you longed for, the financial increase you prayed for, the breakthroughs that once seemed out of reach, they are about to appear suddenly and unexpectedly. And it won't be because of luck or coincidence. It will be because you remained faithful, even when it was hard. God has seen your persistence, your sacrifices, your moments of silent endurance, and now He is rewarding you beyond measure. People will look at your life and wonder how everything changed so quickly. They won't understand how someone who once faced so many struggles is now walking in unstoppable abundance. What they don't realize is that when God decides to favor you, nothing and no one can stop it. No enemy, no obstacle, no opposition can stand in the way of what has already been divinely ordained for you. You are stepping into a season where even your smallest efforts will bring massive rewards. Get ready, because the blessings won't come in small portions. They will come in waves. They will overtake your finances, your health, your relationships, your purpose. Everything you touch will be covered in divine favor. The time of striving is over. The time of receiving has arrived. So stand firm, chosen one. Walk with confidence, knowing that God's favor is upon you. Expect miracles, expect breakthroughs, expect overflow, because your life is about to be transformed in ways that will leave you speechless. You are no longer stepping into favor. Favor is stepping into you. Prepare yourself, because what's coming next is beyond anything you've ever seen before. Chosen one, something powerful is happening within you. You are no longer the same person you once were. The struggles, the hardships, the pain you have endured have reshaped your spirit, refined your faith, and unlocked a supernatural energy within you. God has been molding you, transforming you, and preparing you to become a magnet for miracles. There was a time when it felt like nothing was working in your favor. You prayed, but the answers didn't come right away. You worked hard, but the results were slow. You held on to faith, but the trials kept coming. What you didn't realize in those moments was that you were being prepared for something much bigger than you ever imagined. God wasn't just giving you a blessing, He was turning you into the blessing. He wasn't just answering a prayer, He was making you the person who could handle the blessings that were destined for you. Now that transformation is complete. You are shifting into a new energy. Your mindset is changing, your spirit is elevating, your very presence is becoming different. You will notice that things you used to chase will start coming to you effortlessly. People will be drawn to you. Opportunities will find you. Doors that were once locked will open without struggle. You are no longer forcing things to happen. They are aligning for you naturally. This is what happens when God's power is fully activated in your life. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere will shift. When you speak, your words will carry divine power. When you set your intentions, they will manifest faster than ever before. You have entered a season where miracles are no longer rare. They are becoming a daily reality. Every need you have will be met. Every obstacle you face will be removed. Every prayer you whispered in secret will be answered in ways that leave you speechless. And here's the most incredible part. It won't just be for you. Your transformation will impact everyone around you. People will come to you for wisdom, for guidance, for light. They will feel the presence of divine energy within you. Without even trying, you will inspire others to believe, to grow, to step into their own blessings. Your life is becoming a living testimony of what happens when God chooses someone for greatness. So embrace this new version of yourself, chosen one. Do not question why things are suddenly working in your favor. Do not shrink back when you see miracles happening all around you. This is your time. This is the moment God has been preparing you for. You are no longer just waiting for blessings. You are attracting them. Miracles are looking for you, and they will find you. Get ready, because your life is about to overflow with divine favor like never before. Chosen one, the time of hardship, the days of struggle, the nights of worry and uncertainty, they are coming to an end. You have walked through the fire, you have endured the storms, and you have faced trials that seemed impossible to overcome. But now, God is shifting your season. You are stepping out of lack and limitation and stepping into overflowing abundance. What once felt like an endless cycle of challenges is breaking, and in its place, a flood of blessings is being released upon your life. For too long, you have fought just to survive. You have stretched every resource, pushed through every obstacle, and remained faithful even when nothing seemed to change. But the struggle was never meant to last forever. God was using it to strengthen you, to refine your character, to prepare you for a level of abundance that requires wisdom and maturity to handle. And now, because you have been faithful, because you did not give up when others would have walked away, the reward is coming. You are about to experience effortless blessings. The doors you once knocked on will now swing open for you. The opportunities you used to chase will now seek you out. Your finances, your relationships, your health, your purpose, Every part of your life is about to overflow with divine abundance. No more scraping by, no more barely making it, no more stress over what comes next. From this moment forward, you will walk in a state of continual increase. But here's the most incredible part. This abundance is not just for you. It is meant to pour through you, to touch others, to uplift those around you. You are becoming a vessel of divine provision. Your wealth will bless your family, your wisdom will guide those in need, your success will be a beacon of hope for those still walking their own path of struggle. What is being given to you is meant to be shared, multiplied, and used for something greater. So prepare yourself, chosen one. Expand your mindset. Make room in your life for the overflow that is coming. Release any lingering doubts, any thoughts of lack, any fears of losing what you gain, because this time it will not be taken from you. What God is giving you is permanent, unshakable, and beyond anything you've ever known. Your struggles are over. Your season of abundance has arrived. Step forward with confidence, because from now on, you will not just survive, you will thrive in ways you never imagined. The days of barely making it are gone. You are walking into a future filled with more than enough, a life overflowing with every good thing you have ever prayed for. This is your time. This is your moment. The struggle has ended. Now, let the abundance begin. Chosen one, the pain of your past will not define your future. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, every moment of betrayal that left you feeling empty is about to be replaced with a joy so pure, so overwhelming, that you will wonder why you ever doubted God's plan. You have endured deep sorrow, you have known the ache of loss, and you have carried wounds that no one could see. But God never intended for you to remain in that broken place. Your tears were never in vain. Your suffering was never ignored. And now, the divine restoration you have been waiting for is finally here. It may have seemed like your love was wasted on the wrong people. You gave your heart, your trust, your loyalty, only to be met with betrayal, indifference, or abandonment. But what if every heartbreak was leading you to something greater? What if every painful goodbye was actually clearing space for something divinely ordained? God does not take without the intention to give something better in return. The love you lost, the people who walked away, the relationships that crumbled, they were never meant to be permanent. They were stepping stones, not final destinations. Now something extraordinary is unfolding. True love, deep joy, and unshakable peace are making their way into your life. Not the fleeting kind of happiness that comes and goes, but a lasting, divine joy that no circumstance can take away. You are stepping into relationships that will honor you, connections that will uplift you, and experiences that will heal the wounds of the past. Where you once felt rejection, you will now feel acceptance. Where you once experienced sorrow, you will now know fulfillment beyond measure. The people who caused you pain, who underestimated your worth, who treated you as if you were disposable, they will see the love that is coming into your life and realize what they lost. But the truth is, you are not looking back. You are walking forward into a life where your heart is fully protected, fully cherished, and fully aligned with the divine purpose that was always meant for you. So release the pain. Let go of the past. What's ahead is far greater than anything you've left behind. Your heartbreaks will not define you. Your joy will. The happiness that's coming will be so overwhelming, so fulfilling, that you will understand why things had to happen the way they did. Everything is falling into place, and soon your heart will know nothing but pure, unshakable joy. Chosen one, nothing in your life is happening by accident. Every experience, every encounter, every sudden shift you've been feeling, they all hold meaning. The universe has been speaking to you, guiding you, aligning your path towards something greater. But are you paying attention? Too often, people dismiss the signs placed in front of them. They ignore the synchronicities, the intuitive nudges, the repeated patterns that keep appearing. But you are different. You have been chosen, and because of that, your awareness is being heightened. The divine is communicating with you in ways that others may not even notice. The numbers you keep seeing, the dreams that feel too real to be coincidences, the people who suddenly enter or leave your life, these are not random. They are signals meant to direct you toward your purpose, your blessings, and your next breakthrough. Maybe you've been feeling a strange pull toward something new, a shift in energy that you can't quite explain. That is not your imagination. That is divine guidance. The discomfort you've been experiencing is not a setback. It's a push toward something better. If something in your spirit has been telling you to move, to change, to prepare, it's time to listen. The universe is clearing your path, removing distractions, and placing you exactly where you need to be. You are being aligned with people who will elevate you, opportunities that will expand you, and experiences that will transform you. But to receive what's meant for you, you must stay open, alert, and willing to act when the signs appear. Do not hesitate when you feel that divine nudge. Do not ignore the whispers in your heart that tell you which way to go. Trust that you are being led, because you are. Everything is happening for a reason. The delays, the detours, the unexpected encounters, they are all pieces of a divine puzzle coming together in perfect timing. Do not fear the unknown. Do not doubt the path you're on. The signs are there, guiding you, confirming that your destiny is unfolding exactly as it should. Chosen one, pay attention, watch closely, listen deeply. The universe is speaking, and if you follow its lead, you will step into the greatest season of your life. Chosen one, you were never meant to live a life of endless sorrow and suffering. The struggles you have faced, the tears you have cried, the heartbreaks that nearly broke you, they were not the final chapter of your story. Your destiny was never written in pain. It was written in gold, victory, and divine purpose. For too long, you may have believed that hardships were all you would ever know. You looked around and saw others thriving while you kept pushing through storm after storm. But what if I told you that every tear you shed was watering the soil for your greatest blessings? What if the struggles weren't meant to break you, but to shape you into someone who could carry the greatness that is coming your way? God has never abandoned you. He has been writing your destiny with golden ink, preparing a future so abundant, so powerful, that your past will seem like a distant memory. Your pain was never meant to define you. It was meant to refine you. The suffering, the betrayals, the long nights of wondering when things would change were never punishments. They were preparations. You were being molded into the person who could handle the extraordinary abundance, love, and success that are now coming your way. Every tear has been counted. Every prayer has been heard. And now the story of your life is shifting from struggle to triumph. The days of mourning are over. The chapters of sorrow have been closed. The ink that writes your destiny is now flowing with divine favor, unstoppable breakthroughs, and overflowing joy. What's ahead is nothing like what you've left behind. The universe is aligning everything for your highest good. And soon, the very things that once brought you pain will be replaced with things that bring you peace and fulfillment. Chosen one, walk boldly into this new season. Do not carry the weight of the past into a future that has already been written in your favor. Your destiny is not built on the suffering of yesterday. It is built on the golden promise of tomorrow. Let go of the pain, embrace what's coming, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. This is your time, and nothing can stop what has already been written in the heavens just for you. Chosen one, what you have been waiting for is already making its way into your life. You may not see it yet, you may not feel it yet, but behind the scenes, God has already set things in motion. The blessing you prayed for, the breakthrough you've been holding on to faith for, it is closer than you think. Too often, we expect blessings to come in a certain way, through a certain person, at a certain time. But God's ways are higher than ours. His timing is divine, and His methods are beyond human understanding. That is why you must expect the unexpected. The door you thought was closed forever will suddenly open. The opportunity you thought had passed you by will come back around in a way you never imagined. The very thing you thought was lost is about to find its way back to you, but this time in a form that is even greater than before. Maybe you've been feeling discouraged, wondering if your prayers have been heard. They have. Maybe you've been questioning whether your time will ever come. It will, but it won't happen in the way you expect. It will happen in a way that will leave you speechless, reminding you that God's plan is always greater than our own. A sudden shift is coming. A divine turnaround is near. And when it happens, you will know that it was orchestrated by forces far beyond your control. The reason your blessing hasn't arrived yet isn't because it was denied. It's because it has been building momentum, growing in power, preparing to arrive in a way that will change everything for you. You are not just receiving a small breakthrough. You are stepping into a transformation so big, so undeniable, that it will confirm everything you have believed in your heart all along. God has not forgotten you. He has been preparing you for something beyond what you imagined. So stay ready. Keep your faith strong. Do not allow doubt to cloud your vision, because what's coming is already closer than you think. The moment you least expect it, the blessing you prayed for will appear. And when it does, you will finally understand why the wait was necessary. Expect the unexpected, because something incredible is about to happen in your life. Chosen one, this is not the time to lose focus. This is not the time to slow down, to second-guess yourself, or to let doubt creep into your mind. Your breakthrough is not just coming, it is imminent. You have been preparing for this moment, and now you must be ready to receive it. Too many people miss their blessings not because they weren't meant for them, but because they weren't ready when the opportunity arrived. But that will not be your story. You have endured too much, sacrificed too much, and come too far to let this moment pass you by. You must remain vigilant. The doors that were once closed are about to open. The connections you need are about to find you. The resources you lacked are about to be placed in your hands. But when the moment arrives, will you be ready to step into it? Do not let distractions pull you away from your purpose. Do not let temporary setbacks make you question what you already know in your spirit. You are standing at the threshold of a major shift. Everything you have been working toward, every seed you have planted, every prayer you have spoken, it is all about to come to fruition. But now, more than ever, you must remain prepared, because when the blessing arrives, it will come fast, and you will need to move with it. This is the season where your discipline will determine your destiny. If you have been asking for financial increase, be ready to manage wealth wisely. If you've been praying for a new opportunity, sharpen your skills so you can seize it when it appears. If you've been waiting for love, make sure your heart is healed and open to receive it fully. Everything is aligning, but you must be in position to claim what is rightfully yours. Chosen one, stay ready. Your breakthrough will not wait for you to decide if you are ready. It will arrive whether you are prepared or not. Make sure you are in the right mindset, in the right place, and in the right spirit to receive it. Because once it comes, your life will never be the same again. Chosen one, every battle you fought, every tear you cried, and every door that closed in your face was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to build you. The pain you endured wasn't for nothing. It was shaping you, strengthening you, and molding you into the person who could handle the success that is coming. What you thought was rejection was actually divine redirection. Every time you were denied something you wanted, God was protecting you from something that was never meant to be yours. You weren't being overlooked, you were being hidden until the right moment. And now that moment is here. You are stepping into a season where all the hardships will make sense. The long nights of struggle, the seasons of lack, the moments where you questioned whether things would ever change, they were never punishments. They were training grounds, preparing you for a life beyond what you imagined. You weren't being buried, you were being planted. And now it is time for you to rise, to bloom, and to reap the rewards of your endurance. The success that's coming is not just any success. It is unstoppable success. The kind of success that no enemy can block, no force can hinder, and no obstacle can delay. The trials you faced have unlocked a strength within you that makes you unstoppable. You have learned patience, resilience, and faith on a level most people never will. And now the reward is on its way, and it will be bigger than anything you expected. Get ready, chosen one. The preparation season is over. The struggles are behind you. Now it's time for the blessings to begin. And when they do, they will not stop. Chosen one, they laughed at you. They looked down on you. They whispered behind your back, thinking you would never rise. They saw you struggling. They saw you doubting yourself. And instead of lifting you up, they turned away. They spoke words of doubt over your life. believing that you would always remain at the level they saw you in. But what they failed to understand was that you were never meant to stay there. They judged you based on your past, but God has already written your future. They mistook your temporary struggle for a permanent defeat, but what they didn't realize was that you were only in your preparation season. They saw you down, but they will soon see you rise in a way that will leave them speechless. Now, everything is about to change. The very people who rejected you, who overlooked you, who thought you would never make it, they are about to witness your transformation. But this time, they won't be able to ignore you. Your success will be too big. Your glow will be too bright. Your blessings will be too undeniable. The same mouths that once doubted you will now be forced to speak your name with respect. They won't just watch your rise, they will regret ever doubting you. But understand this, chosen one, this isn't about revenge, it's about divine justice. God is lifting you in front of those who tried to hold you back, not to embarrass them, but to show them that His hand has always been on your life. Your success will not be a response to their disbelief. It will be the result of your unwavering faith and resilience. You don't need to prove anything to them, because your results will speak for themselves. So stand tall. Walk in confidence. Know that every doubt they had about you is about to be crushed under the weight of your success. The tables have turned, and soon, the people who dismissed you will have no choice but to acknowledge the greatness within you. Chosen one, get ready, because what's coming your way is not just a blessing, it's an overflow. You have prayed for a breakthrough, but God is about to give you more than you ever imagined. This is not just restoration, it is multiplication. The struggles you endured, the sacrifices you made, the patience you held on to when everything seemed against you, it was all leading to this moment. For too long, you have lived in survival mode, doing your best with what little you had, making things work despite the obstacles. But that season is over. The days of barely getting by, of feeling like you're constantly running on empty, of wondering when your time will come. They are now behind you. The doors that were once closed have been unlocked, and what's about to pour into your life will be more than enough. You see, when God blesses His chosen ones, He doesn't give just enough, He gives in abundance. Your cup is about to overflow. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, you will experience an increase that will leave you in awe. Opportunities will present themselves without struggle. The right people will come into your life effortlessly. The things you once had to chase will now chase you. Your blessings will not be delayed, and they will not be small. But here's what you must understand. You have been prepared for this. This overflow is not just for you. It is so that you can be a blessing to others. You will no longer live in limitation, but in divine freedom. You will walk with confidence, knowing that you are covered, guided, and supported by forces greater than anything in this world. This is your confirmation. You are stepping into a life of prosperity, joy, and fulfillment beyond your wildest dreams. No more lack, no more struggle, no more waiting. What's coming will be greater, bigger, and more powerful than you ever expected. Your season of overflow is here. Get ready to receive it. Chosen one, you are standing on the edge of transformation. Everything you have endured, every tear you have shed, every moment of uncertainty, it was all leading to this point. Your life is about to change in ways you never expected, in ways that will leave you speechless. What's coming is bigger than what you imagined, greater than what you prayed for, and more powerful than what you thought was possible. The struggles that once weighed you down will no longer have a place in your life. The chains have been broken. The doors that were locked are now opening. The pain that tried to define you will become nothing more than a memory of how far you have come. You are walking into a season of divine favor, endless opportunities, and supernatural breakthroughs. But hear this. This is not just a temporary shift. This is a permanent elevation. Your days of lack, struggle, and disappointment are over. You are not returning to the person you once were. The version of you that cried, doubted, and questioned everything has been left behind. From this moment forward, you will walk in power, in abundance, in peace. You will attract blessings effortlessly. You will step into rooms you once only dreamed of. You will experience love, joy, and success in ways you never have before. This is your divine confirmation. Everything is changing, and your life will never be the same again. It is already written. It is already unfolding. Get ready, because what's coming will be greater than anything you have ever known. Your time is now.